What's going on, Pokemosh Pit? This is part 8 of Haydunn's ongoing Let's Play of Pokemon Fire Red / Leaf Green, if that's what you're into. So last time we left off, we were just kind of taking dumps on everybody at the Nugget Bridge, and yeah, I'm just kind of taking care of that business. This last alley bitch is talking shit, so I cruise up and I'm like, yo, battle me, ho. And so she's got an auto shot here. I'm just gonna give it a Hyper Fang to the face with my Kate. And it does almost kill it with level 15, so gonna give it one quick attack right to the dome, and yo bitch ass is dead. So going to level 16 here, and that's pretty good news because that means I'm moving on up there. So her last Pokemon's a Bellsprout, and I get a critical hit and kill that bitch off. So that was pretty easy. I got $192, which is like, wow, you're just a cheap ass. Give me more than that shit. So yeah, this is number 3 of Youngster Timmy. I think there's 2 more to go after this guy. Just got a Sand Slash, no big deal or anything. So while I'm just kind of taking dumps all over the this Nugget Bridge douchebag, comment question of the day: when you played Pokemon Red or Pokemon Fire Red, what starter did you choose, and how did you defeat Misty? If you got Charmander, there's multiple ways you can basically dump on Misty. I actually, when I played this game, I was always a Charmander, and what I would do was I would go and catch an Oddish, and I would just kind of go to work on her with an Oddish and just take a shit all over her with a beast-ass looking Oddish guy. So yeah, that's the end of Youngster Timmy, cruising up to number 4. And yeah, so leave a comment on what Pokemon starter you chose. How you beated Misty? What am I, like an idiot? Okay, well I guess some people use War Turtle and you can just give it a bunch of bites to the noggin, and I guess that hurts Misty a lot. But yeah, Misty, one of the cool gym leaders that'll be coming up next once I get past these Nugget Bridge guys and do a bunch of stuff after that. So we're gonna be battling Misty soon. So okay, I'm gonna run out of PP with a Hyper Fang here. Oh, 1 HP, yes. 1 HP with fucking Kate. Alright, that's sweet. So one quick attack kills it. Oh shit, poison point. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Alright, so I defeat last, and then I'm gonna run down. Oh, I faint. So let's go heal up my Pokemon, because I'm trying to train Rattata as much as I can up in here. Because yeah. Alright, so after healing up my Pokemon, here we are back on the Nugget Bridge, just gonna take a shit on this last guy. Oh, almost there. So he says he's gonna stomp on me, and I'm like, hey bro, I'll stomp on your dick, alright? Yeah? Huh? Yeah, you like that shit, pussy? Yeah? Huh? So alright, he's got a Mankey, and I know that Mankey's got super effective hits on my Rattata, so switch back into shitballs, pick that Karate Chop right to the dick, and it's pretty easy to do. So after 2 Karate Chops, I'm gonna kill him off with the Water Gun, and that's neat, because I grew a level to level 21, so that's cool. Get $360, and then we cruise up to this last dude, and he's like, yo, you've earned a fabulous prize, and I get a Nugget, which is, basically what Nugget is you go to the Pokemart, and you can sell that thing for $5,000, so it basically, taking a shit on all those trainers, kinda, it was worth it. So, now he says he wants me to join the stupid-ass Team Rocket shit, because I'm apparently a good trainer. So I'm like, nah, motherfucker, I'm not gonna be in your Team Rocket stuff. So I kill off his Ekans with a one freaking like Hyper Fang, and then he brings out a Zubat. Doesn't do as much as I had hoped, but yeah. So one more Hyper Fang or one more tackle should do it. Yeah, okay, dead. Yeah, all right. Defeated Team Rocket Grunt, and there we go. So now he's like, with your ability, you'd be able to like be a really good Team Rocket bro. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that one. So let's run over this way. There's some grass down here. You can actually find wild Abras in this grass. So if you're looking for an Abra, you want to have an Alakazam on your team or some shit, that's probably the place to find it, because I think this might be the easiest. This is the first place you can find Abra. So I'm actually not gonna catch one of those yet, because I'm still kind of digging my little rat and stuff. And yeah. So, okay, defeated this dude, and now let's take a run up here. There's an item, let's grab that shit. It's TM45, which is Attract, which I'm not even going to use, so that was just taking up space in my bag that I really didn't even need to do. So, running over this way, there's just going to be a shitload of trainers that you need to get past in order to get to the house in the back, which we're going to eventually get to, which will be pretty fun. So, yeah, let's just kind of take a shit on all these trainer dudes. This guy's got a Machop. I'm gonna punch his Machop, and it's kind of ironic because this guy usually is the dude that's doing the punching, But now, you know, I'm kind of sitting here taking his spotlight, and I just punch him right in the face. So now Lassie's got a Geodude. When you're coming up in these hiker bros, you can always expect a Geodude or an Onix, because that's like all these guys dig, because they're fags and they like their hard stuff. So alright, so now this dude's like, alright, local trainers come here and hang out and battle and do all that fun Pokemon stuffs. And I'm like, cool, I'm just gonna own all you trainers then. So this guy's got a Rattata, and I've also got a Rattata, but mine's cooler because it's in the top percentage of Rattata. And yeah, so critical hit with a Hyper Fang, kills him off, and then he brings out a Spearow, which is gonna be no problem because I give it a Hyper Fang right to the beak, and yo bitch ass is done. Sit the fuck down, motherfucker. So alright, now, oh my god, there's so many trainers here. So this dude talks about the SSN, kind of an in-game spoiler. He kind of like lets you know what you're going to be facing later on in the game. So basically, in the next city that we go to, there's going to be a huge fucking cruise ship that we're going to take a ride on because, yeah, so yeah, you get a ticket to this big huge ass boat. We're going to hang out there later. We're going to cruise around, go on. Sing this song like, I'm on a boat, motherfucker, I'm on a boat. Yeah, so we're gonna go on a boat later. It's basically just, you've all played Pokemon Red, so you know what the boat is, but basically the way I think about it is, you go on a boat for a while, you battle a bunch of dudes, you find your rival, and then you kind of get off. Like, it sucks though, because right when you get off, the boat leaves. It's like, I wanted to go on there, maybe it was taking me somewhere sweet. Like, what's up with that? Alright, so defeated youngster dude, and I'm just gonna give Shitballs a super potion because I'm looking pretty weak right now. Alright, so let's battle this other fat-ass hiker bro and see what we can do to him. Of course he's got an Onix because he's gay and he likes big things that look like penis, and I just give it a water gun that kills him off in one hit. So yeah, it's a pretty good thing. I've seen comments on this Let's Play of you guys saying, hey Haydunn, why the fuck don't you narrate this like while you're playing it? Well, kind of an explanation for that. If I were to be commentating while I was playing, I would have to not be able to speed up any battle scenes. So that would be less fun in my opinion, because I mean, like, would you rather watch me talk about what I'm doing right now, or would you rather like watch me speed through beating a bunch of trainers? Actually, you know, there might even, I'm a noob to Let's Plays. I've never really done one of these before. I'm a Wi-Fi battler, just fucking around, but my prior experience tells me that I don't think there's any way you can speed up battle scenes while you narrate it in-game. Because that's why I'm narrating this like after I play it, which is it's actually better because I can kind of plan out what I'm going to talk about and shit. Anyways, another hacker dude, he brings out another rock thing that looks like he wants to give me a hand job, and I'm like, yeah baby. Oh yeah. So now he brings out another one. This dude really wants to give me a hand job, so I'm like, it's not working out there, Geodude. It's, you know, I'm sorry. Maybe next time. I mean, you know, I'll work on that next time. But yeah, as of now, I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that. Look at, he even brought out another one, and now he brings out a Machop. That's just kind of like, nah, that guy doesn't even want to suck my dick at all. But yeah, so you can tell right now that the audio's a bit out of sync. I can explain to you why, because the video game recorder built into the VBA, the Visual Boy Advance, kind of like when you play the game for a certain amount of time without stopping, the audio gets a little bit like messed up. Like it gets out of sync like by like 4 seconds eventually, but I kind of fixed it a little bit, but it's still off. But yeah, thankfully the Xenon went ahead and sent me a private message, and he sent me another version of Visual Boy Advance that will allow me to actually screen record, or it'll allow me to record what I'm doing on my screen without the audio lag. So I think after about like part 14, I think it is, the audio will stop being laggy and shit. So that's good news. It's always nice to not have that shit happening, but yeah, just kind of bear with me while the audio's a little bit fucked up. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. You can barely hear it behind my like loud ass voice. Okay, but anyways, we come past this lass, and she's the last lady before we get to the house where Bill's chilling, and she has 2 Oddishes so far. Just kind of biting him right in the top of the forehead. It's probably gonna hurt a little bit. This Oddish farts, and he goes for a sweet scent, and his farts smell pretty good, so yeah. Alright, so now her last Pokemon is a Pidgey. Oh man, fucking original, man. How cool. So one water gun takes care of that Pidgey, and then we're just gonna go ahead and walk on up to Bill's house. And we defeated last Haley. So alright, let's see what we can do. Alright, so let's walk up here into Bill's house. We see this Clefairy sitting here. We're like, what the hell is this Clefairy doing in Bill's house? What is this? Alright, so anyways, he basically says he messed up an experiment with his little teleportation device and he turned into a goddamn Pokemon. And I'm like, Bill, you gotta be doing that with parental supervision out here. You can't be fucking up like that, because you scared the shit out of me. You were a Clefairy for a second and all this. So I run over to his computer, gonna go ahead and turn the machine on. He teleports back into a human being, and I'm like, thank God, because it's a little bit creepy talking to a Clefairy. So yeah, he hops out, and he's gonna run over this way, and next time, we're gonna see what Bill's gonna do for us. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for next time.